Things got pretty intense in Congress yesterday. That's where we're starting the 7 from the Washington Post. I'm Jeff Pierre. It's Thursday, January 5th. Let's get you caught up with today's 7 stories. Number 1. The House failed to elect a speaker for the second day in a row. It was a late and chaotic night on the House floor. After Republican leader Kevin McCarthy failed 3 more times yesterday to get enough votes, members voted to adjourn.
On this vote, the yeas are 200. On this vote, the yeas are 216. The nays are 214. Accordingly, the motion is adopted. Accordingly, the House stands adjourned until noon tomorrow.
A group of hard-right Republican holdouts are blocking his election. Until they get this sorted out and choose a new speaker, the House is at a standstill. New members still aren't sworn in and nothing can get done. So what's next? Probably more chaos. The House will vote again today, but there's no clear agreement on a path forward. Benedict XVI's funeral was this morning at the Vatican. That's story number 2. The ceremony used a mix of ancient rituals and new precedents. Pope Francis led the Mass. It was the first time a sitting pope has presided over the funeral for his predecessor. Benedict XVI died on Saturday at 95 years old. He was the first head of the Catholic Church in 600 years to resign, and he left behind a complicated legacy. And number 3, California declared a state of emergency yesterday. It's being hit by a third powerful rainstorm in a week. The ground is already soaked and rivers have been filling, which means the state is especially vulnerable to flooding and other chaos. Most parts of northern and central California are under a flood warning. More than 100,000 customers have lost power and several communities have been ordered to evacuate. And you'll probably keep hearing about this. Storms are expected to continue for at least another week. Number 4, the mastermind of a college admission scandal got jail time. The scandal blew open in 2019 with revelations that kids of wealthy parents got into selective colleges through bribery, cheating on admissions tests, and fake athletic credentials. William Singer orchestrated the scheme. He was sentenced yesterday to 3.5 years. This is the heaviest punishment so far in dozens of linked cases. Here's number 5. More countries are introducing restrictions on travelers coming from China. China is battling a surge in coronavirus cases. That's raised concerns about the emergence of new variants and whether Beijing is telling the whole truth about the outbreak. Yesterday, Japan joined nearly a dozen other countries, including the U.S., by saying it would soon require negative test results for arrivals coming from China. Number 6, Buffalo Bills player Damar Hamlin is showing some signs of improvement. The 24-year-old safety went into cardiac arrest during a game on Monday against the Cincinnati Bengals. He's still in critical condition, but the Bills said yesterday that he's made some progress. NFL officials haven't made a decision about whether to complete Monday's game, which stopped after Hamlin's injury in the first quarter. The biggest tech show in the world starts today in Las Vegas. That's story number 7. CES, which happens every year, can give us a glimpse of how our relationship with tech could change over the next few years. Our reporters Chris Velasco and Tatum Hunter got there early to check things out. Here's their best and weirdest finds so far. There's a smart TV that can scan your vitals and connect you to a doctor. There's also a device that can analyze your pee at home, and a fridge that changes colors to suit your mood. And just like that, you are all caught up. If you're liking the show, tell somebody about it and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, or wherever you listen to The 7. It makes a huge difference. And honestly, we love hearing from you. I'm Jeff Pierre, and I will meet you back here tomorrow.